In a small village on the edge of a great sea, a family moved into a new house. The house seemed perfect at first, but soon strange things began to happen. Doors slammed shut on their own, objects moved mysteriously, and eerie noises echoed through the halls at night. Elijah, a curious 12-year-old boy, couldn't shake off the feeling that something wasn't right in their new home. His little sister, Brian, seemed unaffected, but Elijah's instincts told him there was more to their house than met the eye. One night, as Elijah lay awake in bed, he heard a faint whisper coming from the hallway. He crept out of his room, following the sound to the staircase. Suddenly, the door at the top of the stairs slammed shut, trapping him in darkness. Elijah's heart raced as he fumbled for the light switch. The eerie whispers grew louder, and he felt a cold breeze brush past him. He called out for Brian, but there was no response. Panic set in as he realized they were not alone in the house. Desperate for answers, Elijah delved into the history of the village. He stumbled upon a dark secret: their house was built on top of a burial ground. The spirits of the restless dead were not pleased with the family's intrusion, and they were determined to drive them out. As the haunting escalated, Elijah and Brian found themselves in a terrifying battle against the vengeful spirits. Doors creaked open on their own, shadows danced in the corners, and the air grew thick with malice. The siblings knew they had to find a way to appease the spirits before it was too late. Armed with courage and determination, Elijah and Brian set out to uncover the truth behind the spirits' anger. They unearthed ancient relics and deciphered cryptic messages left behind by the deceased. With each clue they uncovered, the spirits grew more agitated, but the siblings pressed on, determined to bring peace to the restless souls. In a heart-pounding climax, Elijah and Brian stumbled upon a hidden chamber beneath the house. Inside, they found a forgotten altar adorned with offerings to the spirits. As they placed the relics they had found on the altar, a powerful force swept through the room, enveloping them in blinding light. In a moment of clarity, Elijah understood the spirits' pain and sorrow. He offered a heartfelt apology on behalf of his family, promising to honor the memory of the deceased. The room fell silent, and a sense of peace washed over them. The spirits had finally found rest, and the house was free from their malevolent presence. As dawn broke over the village, Elijah and Brian stood outside their home, the sun's warm rays dispelling the lingering shadows. The village had been freed from the curse of the haunted house, and the siblings knew they had faced their fears and emerged stronger for it. In a small village on the edge of a great sea, a new chapter had begun for Elijah and Brian, with the memory of their harrowing ordeal forever etched in their minds.